Show, Peter G. Show, divorced dad, single dad, divorced dad, single dad. Peter G. Show.
It's that time again. Ladies and gentlemen, from parts unknown, it's the Peter G. Show. Life with Peter G. Let's do this, people. Give everybody a minute. I know it takes everybody by surprise. They forget. I'd forget. It's going to be a good night tonight. Lots to talk about, I hope. Just kind of getting a feel for things. Hope everybody's doing well. It's been a long week, another week, short week, long week. Depends who you are, who you ask. For me, it was a long, fast week. If that makes any sense. But I'm here, and I'm grateful. Because I'm here. I'm here and you're here. We are all here. Anyway. Alright, let's get this party started. What do you say? Here's what we're doing. Watch party. I talk about it a lot. Watch parties. Everybody needs to start a watch party. I'm starting one right now. Every day's a party. But it's great when you're there. I'm starting one. Yes, sir. I hope you start one too. Here's the deal. It's amazing how many people are watching, but you just can't tell. And again, I blame me. I take full responsibility for that because I chose the Facebook platform. And we'll get into the Facebook platform in a couple of minutes. Because it gets a little bit quirky at times, and these past few weeks, it got quirky at times. And I apologize, people. Nothing worse than trying to watch something and it freezes up, and then you go, well, screw this. I'm on to something else. And I totally get it. It's not all the time, but it does happen. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Everybody. And I do mean that from the bottom of my heart. The year's almost over. And it's been a funky year. I mean, but we plowed on through it. A lot of things happening for me. We'll talk about that at the end of the year, though. But, you know, we're still here. It's November 24th, 2019, Sunday before Thanksgiving. And show 46, nonstop. Haven't missed a beat, despite some things that have gone on that, you know, most people said, why don't you take a break? A few personal issues that happened to me back during the beginning of the year. But show must go on. And I have no regrets. But anyway, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Here's the deal. Watch parties, please. Hit the share button. And it says start a watch party. You can do this even when you see the rebroadcast during the week, okay? Because that's a big deal. We are doing way more than you think you're doing. When you're sharing it with your friends, believe me, there's people out there that you don't even know need to listen to some of the things we talk about that really need it, and you don't know they need it. So you're kind of doing a community service. Not that there's anything great about little old me, but it's about the things we talk about and the people that we share it with. You know what I mean? It's not me. It's got nothing to do with me. I just happen to bring it to the forefront. Anyway, tonight, as always, I could not do it without my beloved Bolt Energy. That's right. Bolt Energy. Electrify your senses. Here's the big deal about Bolt Energy, because I'm very proud of Bolt Energy. In fact, I just got with them yesterday. We went someplace and we met up. Every once in a while we have these face-to-faces, and I even brought my old pal Pepsi with me. But Bolt Energy, do you realize that this is the only energy drink that has no preservatives? I mean, every single one of the other 9 million have preservatives. It's part of the whole formula that makes it a cleaner energy drink, all right? It's enriched with antioxidants and vitamins. Yeah, that's right. Me too. Thumbs up. But It tastes good, people. It's tasty. You know what I mean? It doesn't taste like shit. I could not do that. Now, granted, there's 9 million energy drinks out there, and there's lots of choices in life, and we all make choices, but this is my choice right now because I believe in, and it's 80 calories. I found that out yesterday. It's only 80 calories, right? And this is this is not sugar-free. Sugar-free is coming up, but go figure. I don't know if anybody, I don't read labels and this and that. I just kind of do what I do, but they've gotten me because they're very health conscious, and they've kind of got me into that mode. So Bolt Energy, go out and find it. Ask for it in stores if you don't see it because, again, they're slowly spreading. Ask for Bolt Energy. Believe me, store owners and people like that, that's business. That they'll bring in what they feel they need. And if you can't find Bolt Energy, ask for it in stores, and they say, we don't have it yet. Say, well, why not? Then go to www.drink Bolt Energy and talk to Bolt Energy. They will talk to you back and tell you what's going on with them and what markets they're starting to grow in. And believe me, we had a conversation yesterday. Lots of things going down with Bolt Energy and the show. And next year is going to be, a pretty good year. Lots of, irons in the fan, or however you want to put it. But why? Because it's persistence. Because, when you do something you believe in and you keep on working hard at it, no matter what's hitting you in the head, you keep on moving forward. And that's this show, The Peter G Show, and Bolt Energy. So ask for it by name, all right? Tell them Peter G Show sent you. As always, I got to pop a can open. Oh. Oops. Pardon, boys. Oh. Ooh la la. Even Pepsi had some yesterday because Pepsi hasn't been around in quite a while. And he said, tasty. I go, yeah, I know. I like it. I like it. All right. Sorry. It just takes me a minute to get warmed up, get everybody in there. Let me know you're here, people. Lots of stuff going on. Oh, boy. Oh, Groucho. I got people in. I got a couple of different screens, and we're reading, and they chime in from different places, but sometimes the shit never stops. All right, so I can't read everything, though, and if I don't get to you, believe me, I'll get to you after the show. We go over everything, because I care. Where are we at now? All right, last Sunday's show. This is another thing about Facebook. And again, I take full responsibility because there was a time when people said, why are you going live on Facebook? Why don't you do live YouTube? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I get it. But I chose Facebook because I love the Facebook crowd. I was familiar with the Facebook crowd. And yes, you hate stuff that tastes like shit. Who does? Well, you know what? A friend of mine told me, because I don't like things that taste like shit. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked again. A friend of mine told me, Paul, and about shit, things that taste like shit. That's it matters. It's a matter of opinion, and it stuck in my head because I just told Pepsi this yesterday. Because after he says, yeah, you're right, it tastes pretty good, and my friend told me, he says his father told him, and I'm passing it down. Shit tastes good if you like it. Let that sink in for a minute. It's true. You know what I mean? Everybody's got different opinions. All right, moving on. Last week's show was an hour and 2 minutes, okay? I'm usually right in that frame, hour and 5, this and that. That's right. It is funny, but it's true. All right, last week's show was an hour and 2 minutes and something seconds. By the time it got up into Facebook, halfway through the week, somehow, when they were doing a rebroadcast, they realized that Facebook somehow lost 2/3 of the show, and the show was cut down from an hour and 2 minutes to 16 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't know how the hell that's even possible. I've seen a few of my shows disappear off of Facebook, which is crazy, but welcome to Facebook. I still believe in it, but this is what happened. So a couple of rebroadcasts, all of a sudden things are just starting to move along, and then the show's over. It just cuts off. And it's to this point, you go onto the official Peter G Show page, and you play last Sunday's show. It was about the school shootings in Saugus and what the hell's going on with our kids, because it bothers me a lot. and all of a sudden it's just gone, and there's no getting it back. I mean, I could reload it because we save it onto YouTube. Again, all my stuff is on YouTube. Hey, Pete. All my stuff is on YouTube. It's on LinkedIn, Instagram, all that stuff. But the full show's YouTube. If you want to find it, you want to watch a million other shows we have, there's over 100. Go check out the YouTube page. But I leave everything on Facebook because we start off on Facebook. Watch parties, people. Hit the watch party button. I want to know that you're tagging and sharing and all that stuff. That's what you can do for me. All right? I love it. Believe me. A lot bigger than I even think it is. I can't even... They have no way of counting what's going on with us because of the debauchery of the whole system, the way we decided to do it. But I'm okay with that. Give me a second here. Yeah. Anyway, but I'm happy about you guys. I'm very proud of everybody who... There's a lot of my... Again, I make no mean... when I'm saying this, I mean it in a loving way. My lurkers. There's a lot of people I can't see that are watching the show because it's been proven, because they write to me and tell me they're watching, and I don't know where they're at, but you're watching. And I appreciate all of you. And when I say lurkers, I mean it in a loving way. How's that? Don't want to hurt anybody's feelings unless I tell you I'm going at you. But I have no reason to. I'm very thankful for all we have. So, watch parties. You can do it during the reruns. You can do it on demand anytime you want. Just share, and then when you hit share, it says start a watch party. And sometimes Facebook's kind of weird. It doesn't come on, and they go, Peter, I'm trying to do a watch party, but I can't find the button. I know. Believe me, I've had that problem myself. But it's all good. But again, the unstable stuff with Facebook. Tonight, we seem to be rolling pretty good. I might jinx myself and it'll freeze again, but so far so good. I'll take it. This past week, folks, shifting gears, Pepsi. Who saw Pepsi this whole week? Let me tell you something. When Pepsi came into town, that was it. I am exhausted. He friggin' wears me out. He's like, God bless him. But, you know, it's like the yin and the yang. Trying to keep him in line. I mean, he's not like crazy. He's just different. Sir bongs a lot. That's all I can say. But God bless him. He hung with me. We had a long, restless week because he was pressed for time. I was hoping his plans would have gotten canceled today and he would have stayed one more day and he would have been sitting right next to me to do one Sunday night show. But no. But anyway, Pepsi might even be in a few promo commercials for Bolt Energy, believe it or not. Yeah, I know. But Pepsi's doing good, and we had a meeting yet when I was with my Bolt Energy people yesterday afternoon, and you know, we talked about, because next year there's getting to be some more things going on, and I might have Pepsi in some of the promo commercials for Bolt Energy, because people seem to love Pepsi. Who doesn't love Pepsi? He's just a free spirit, a good old boy. He just kind of goes with the flow, except he's got a beer in one hand and a bong in the other. I can't do that. It just doesn't work for me. But God bless him. Again, very thankful he came and got to, you know, he left real early this morning. I had to get up super early and see him off, kicking the ass, and a hug. But it was all good. So I hope you liked Pepsi. Let me know what you think. And, you know, there's plenty of clips with him. Nate King. Hey. What's up, bro? I'm just here, chilling. Anyway, okay, where are we at next? They're going like this. Come on, hurry up. All right, so anyway, Pepsi. It was a debauchery, again, just trying to let's go and keeping him. He wakes up, wake and bake. That's all I can tell you with him. Me, not so much. It's not my thing, man. But, you know, who am I? Again, it's all good. He's entertaining. We had a lot of laughs. Believe me, late last night we were trying to do something, and it was just a cluster screw. And we're just sitting there in tears laughing because we're just two stupid idiots. We're not, well, maybe, yeah, two stooges trying to make something happen. And it was just like, okay, we just called it a day. It's like, you know what? It's late. Let's just call it a day. Anyway. Oh, by the way, Do I look different in person? Anybody who knows me, all two of you, do I look any different? Like when you see me in person? I gotta know, because I know that, everybody says the camera adds 5 pounds, or 8 pounds or 5 pounds. And somebody said, well, how many cameras you got on you? But recently, in fact, even yesterday, I bumped into somebody who recognized me from the show as I was frolicking around a farmer's market in Calabasas yesterday. And they go, he says, you look different in person. And I was like, and I don't know whether that was good or bad. I don't know. He didn't say what. I said, well, I haven't shaven. I'm going to. This is just too itchy. There'd be no way. I wish I'm going to get it all yanked out one day. Who needs it? God bless you guys who want beards and all that. I just can't. I don't think I can. I haven't seen hair on my face since the 80s, and I was just giving it a shot. My daughter is, continually ridiculing me. But, anyway. But do I look different? Because, I'm used to seeing me, so it's all the same thing. But I don't know. They didn't say what kind of different, like, holy moly, like, Or they didn't say good, worse, just different in person. So I'm kind of curious, actually. Hey. But let's talk about the holidays. We're going to be talking about the holidays tonight. I want to talk about the holidays. Hey, baby. Let's see who we got here. I'm looking. The holidays are tough. Jessica, I wanted you on one of these shows for the holidays too, but I'll get you here sooner or later. Time just flies. It's hard to keep up with everybody. Every week, before we talk about the holidays, every week I have somebody emailing me or something asking me for help. Peter, can you help me talk about this? Peter, can you promo stuff, And I get it. Believe me, I ask for help. When I'm on LinkedIn and all that, because we're trying to take this show to another level. And it's a big deal. But, and I'm all for it. I have no problem trying to help somebody to do something. If they're doing it, you know what I mean? Because I, too, need help. I mean, or needed help, or have had help, and thankfully for the people in my life. And you can cut what? Sorry, I'm reading screens. Let's see, 2 inches. How's my grass doing? I know it rained. Oh boy. Okay, sorry. This is the problem about these screens. There's many different things going on, and people are writing to me with these little comments, like, "Shut the hell up, Peter." I can't. I gotta do the show. Share, people. Share it. So anyway, people are asking me for help, like promo things, and I did the thing last month we did a thing, entrepreneurship. I like it. If somebody's trying to promote something, I don't mind talking to you about it, for a few minutes. I'll give you a few minutes on here, because right now I can do that. There's not corporate behind me. Corporate. That'll be the death of me. But, unfortunately, it's the way it is. If you want to do anything, it's big, big money. But if there's something you're doing and you want to talk about it and it's relevant, I'm in. You can give me a phone call. We have to talk about it ahead of time. And I'll you get the green light, and it's like, yeah, let's do it. 2 inches. 2 inches. Sorry. I'm all over the map. I'm glad to be here, though. All right, so again, watch parties. I hope you're hitting the watch party button, people. Let's go, people. I love it. But the holidays. All right, let me tell you something about the holidays. I think I can start focusing now, right? I hope everybody's got an adult beverage and your yeah. Okay. It's Thanksgiving this week. Thanksgiving can be wonderful with family. I mean, everybody wants to feel good, holiday spirit and all that. But let me tell you, more so than often, unfortunately, the holidays can be hell. You're alone, you're divorced, you don't have any family, you moved far away. The lights brought us to your studio. Come into the light. I'm glad you're here. Share, all right? Share the light. If the light brought you into the studio, then share the light. That must be there's a reason, all right, bro? There you go. The holidays. You know, I love the holidays. I really do. But and it was really great. Even though I was going through hell with my daughter, single dad, and this kind of stuff, when I had her, it was magical because she was a child, and I did everything. I went crazy, just, you know, and then you feed off of them. But, you know, these past couple of years, like right now, I don't know if I'm going to have my daughter or not because she's at an age where I'll just let her make her own decisions and stuff. And if she's going with her mother's side, because they have a lot of family, I have nobody here, basically. And it's okay, you know. I mean, I spent holidays even prior to me having a child. I mean, by myself. It's an acquired talent. I mean, you have to be pretty, you know, strong within yourself. But a lot of people aren't, and a lot of people have a very hard time with being alone. And a lot of people hate the holidays. Again, I've said it a million times. My ex-wife, when I met her, I remember her once looking at me, and, you know, we were together, like, hanging out, and she's going, I just want to go home and pull the covers over my head. And I just never understood that. Life was just, and again, my life is different than other people's lives. But she had gone through different things as a growing up, and you carry that stuff with you, and unfortunately, and so it's a bitch. Who's got it tough during the holidays? It's not only like, are you alone? You have crazy family. You know, do you have holiday get-togethers that turn into fistfights? I mean, believe me, drunken debaucheries. Believe me, I know that happens. It does happen. Does anybody have the guts to call little old me and tell me what goes on during the holidays? I mean, is it hard? I'd love to hear the happy stories, but I know there's a lot of people out there that just go, and I just want them to know that you're not alone. You're not alone. You don't have to drink yourself under the table during the holidays just to bury your brain. I mean, does it really do anything? Because at the end of the day, when you come to week, you're right back to where you were. Just like keep moving forward. I mean, you just do. It's just the way it is. Easier said than done. I get it. I get it. Easier said than done. My Bolt Energy people, you're on the wrong page. You're on my personal page. It's okay. At least you're there. Love you. It's tough being being alone. A lot of people cannot handle that. And to all those people in the background watching and going, yeah, I know. Why don't you call 818-259-7983 and let me know what's going on with you? I mean, somebody who's got the guts enough to say, yeah, you know what? I'm going to be alone, and I don't dig it. Yeah, that's right. I don't dig... there you go. I like it. Hang on one second here, folks. There we go. I'm just... My Bolt Energy people are joining forces, and they're building the empire right now. And, again, the holidays, you know, they could be the best of days, and sometimes because it's the holidays and the holidays are supposed to be these joyous times, they could really be a bitch. You could, you know, get pummeled, or you can pummel yourself basically by beating yourself up, trying to make the holidays, you know, this disastrous thing. And it doesn't have to be. It's just another day. It really is. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is you got to be good every day. You got to be good for yourself. You got to be good for, if you have children, you got to be strong. That's right. It takes everything, and it's not easy. And I don't judge the ones that dive bomb, because this is why I do this show. Because if you're sharing this show more than anything, for right now, is the kind of show that you need to share for those people that you don't even know that are going to be having this struggle from within. Because there's a lot of people that you don't even know it, but they're dreading the holidays. They're dreading Thanksgiving. They don't have the holiday spirit because they know that their life is kind of screwed. My life is screwed. You know what I mean? We're all. I'm not going to tell you everything is beautiful. We all get up every day and push forward. Everybody wants to be better. Well, most everybody. Some people are content with where they're at, and if you are, God bless you. You should be. You know what I mean? There's different levels for everybody. Some people want to be big shots, and if you do, then you got to work at it. I mean, but I'm from, all the normal people that think that, like, it's only them. Why is this happening to me? It doesn't have to happen only to you, and it's not. But it's happening to a lot of people more than you know. And that's why I'm saying 818-259-7983, you should call me and tell me what's going on in your life. I only need a couple of calls tonight. That's it. A couple of stories. Tell me what's going on. Be honest. Nobody knows it's you. Here's the thing about Facebook. Nobody knows it's you. When you're dialing 818-259-7983, they're not seeing who's calling me. I don't care what you call yourself. John, Joe, Missy, Sissy, Betsy, Tiffany. Miss Tiffany. Coming up. Sorry. Oh, boy. Hang on. I'm getting thirsty. I need to electrify my senses. No preservatives. I dig it. Serious. We talked about that yesterday. I didn't realize it. Go try to find an energy drink that says no preservatives. Ain't happening. Except for right here. And that's why I'm right here with them. Eight 259-7983. I'm going to sit here and wait for the phone to ring like a dog on the porch. But only if you got something you really want to tell me. And don't be shy. It's not a big deal. When you're talking on the phone, it's just me and little old you and a couple of our closest friends. And believe me, they'll appreciate what you're doing. Because a lot of people, and again, all week long, even up until the show started, I was getting people that said, Peter, I'll be watching tonight, but don't expect me to call in. I need somebody to call in and talk to me about the holidays. Thanksgiving. Are you going to be alone? Do you have a child that maybe you're not going to be able to be with because it's the mother's or the father's turn, or you're just going through hell right now with separation, or you got crazy family and you don't want to be around your crazy-ass family? Who hates the holidays and why? It's really simple. I mean, but people need to hear this stuff because I'm telling you, your story is probably exactly like somebody else's story. I guarantee it. I got 30 more minutes to go, and please don't make me just sit here and repeat myself because I know you're all there going, yeah, I dig it, I get it, but I'm not calling. We'll just listen to chill music. I'll tell you more about Pepsi. You need to call in and tell me what's going on. Do yourself the favor. A lot of times when you talk about this stuff, there's probably some little bitty things that will help you, and you don't even know it until you kind of let it all out and talk about it in some way, shape, or form. I don't know the formula, whatever it is, but things just have a tendency to work themselves out. Sometimes getting things off your chest, airing your head out. Believe me. See, I'm doing it right now. I'm talking to you based on past experiences with me, and I totally relate. And I feel it's a very important subject, the holidays when they roll around. I was going to have a psychologist on the show to talk about this stuff, and I may still have, but, it doesn't take a friggin' rocket scientist. It really doesn't. At least I don't feel it does. I mean, to me, it's common sense. A lot of times it's right in front of your face, but you don't see it. It's like you just got to take a deep breath and friggin' relax. But I'd still like to hear if somebody's got a story and why. Like, why is your holiday, why is it not going to be, something you're looking forward to, and why are you, can't wait to get it over with? Because it's a big deal, because it's coming, it's going to be here, but it's over like that. It's over. It's just another friggin' day. You know what I mean? Just like birthdays. Everybody makes a big stink out of birthdays. I don't know. Me as an adult, like my child when she had a birthday, yeah, it was great. It's her birthday. But to me, it's like, it's not like I don't care about birthdays. But they go, oh, it's your birthday. Yes, but I want every day to be strong. I want every day to be good. Again, here I go into the next one. Vacations. There's a lot of people. I've always had this. I've seen a lot of people. They go, oh, God, I can't wait. I need a vacation. So, like, you're going to go away for 4 days a week, 2 weeks on vacation, and you're going to come back refreshed and ready to go a whole nother year of, like, for whatever reason that you needed the vacation for in the first place. I mean, I like going places and doing stuff, but it's not going to change my life. If you're working in a pool of shit, when you go on vacation, whatever you're doing is going to be great, and then you're coming back and you're going to be back to work in your pool of shit. Now, if you can have moderation, you can, a lot of people, like, they have a balanced life that they like to, they do 4-day weekends here and there. They have the luxury of whatever their income source is, or have a way of being. I'm not. I don't get to go, and I will, but it's not, I used to, not anymore. It's nose to the grind. This one, that's why it is what it is. Can't fix this very much. But I'm pushing. And I'm just saying, when it happens, I'll reap the fruits from the cultivation of what I'm growing. And we're growing a brand and a show, and I'm asking you guys to, like, believe in me, because I believe in me and what I'm doing for you. But if you're just going to go on vacation and think that you're going to come back and life, isn't going to be back to the same shit that you forgot that you left, only a week ago, so you're kidding yourself. And that's why I'm asking you to call 818-259-7983 and tell me about it. Look at this. I can't. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I want to hear this. I want to hear this for me, for people out there, that the ones that really, need to hear it. Me, I've pretty much heard it all. It can't shock me. I want to know what you think about the holidays. Why you don't like the holidays, or why you're going to be alone, or maybe you're having a great time, and your life did suck and it turned around. You know what I mean? That's a great story. Just do it. Just do it. I'll just sit here. We'll listen to chill music. I don't have any Thanksgiving music. I don't think there is any official type Thanksgiving music, is there? I don't think so. Did I tell you to start a watch party, people? For the late bloomers, whoever came in late? Just start a watch party. Help a brother out. We're doing good. Fascinating, because out of the thousands, and there is, that are watching, I know you're all sitting there waiting for somebody else to call in. That's the bitch. You're all waiting to go, well, somebody's going to call in, and you should be the one calling in. That's a fact, and I know that's how it goes. Yeah, I know, right? I'm getting a lot of thumbs up. Just call in. Call in and tell me about what's going to happen on your holiday weekend, your Thanksgiving day, whatever, good or bad. You can tell me on how it used to suck, and you know what, life is good now. That way you can help other people that understand that, like, it's not, even when I was going through a divorce, one of my friends, he was an old drum tech of mine, and a close friend. We grew up in the same town together. I remember, because he went through divorce prior to me. I mean, everybody does this shit, unfortunately. It's just so sad. But he said to me, he says, I know it sucks. I remember this. It was, this was like 10 years ago. He says, and when I was separating, he goes, I know it sucks, and I know it seems like it's the friggin', doomsday or the end of the world. He says, but it's going to get better. I'm telling you, it's going to get better. And it does. Some faster than others. Some kind of sugar over it and cover over it and just kind of move on and try to, do crazy shit to cover over it. But the bottom line is, I mean, it does get better. Some longer, it might take longer than others, but it's not the end of the world. It really isn't the end of the world. Unless you're unfortunately dying of some disease, it's not the end of the world. That much I'm positive of and grateful for. Things have kind of worked out. Is there still some turbulence in my life that, I wish could work out? like being able to talk to my ex or something like that, because we shared, many, many years that weren't so bad. That still ain't happening. But you know what? I guess you can't have everything. But I talk about it. I'm talking to you about it right now. Trying to tell you that it's like, it's okay. It's okay. You got a few friends, and some people don't even have any friends, which blows my mind too. And that I blame on yourself a little bit too. You need to reach out. If you keep up with people and do things, you're bound to have somebody. I don't know. I don't live everybody's lives, and that's why I want to hear from you, because I want to know why things are going wrong, or in your opinion going wrong. They might not even be going that damn wrong, but you think they're going wrong. There's a difference. There's a big difference. So anyway, I'll just sit here. Chill music. I like the chill music. Thanksgiving week. What are you doing this week? I got a lot to do this week. My daughter still, right now, she's undecisive as to whether we're going to spend Thanksgiving together. I said, baby, I got to know, because she wants me to cook. She likes me cooking for her, and I love cooking for her. I'm not a bad cook, ladies. I'm not a bad cook. And, but, I won't do it just for me. But I do enjoy it when I'm doing it for somebody. And she's like, well, are you going to cook? I go, yeah, I'll make whatever you want. But I got to know. Don't wait till the last minute to tell me. And again, I don't blame her, because, she, if she has the opportunity to go with it. My ex has a lot of family. I'm 2,000 miles away from all my family and friends. I have friends here, but don't get me wrong. I do have lots of friends here, but she's got family here. Sisters and half-sisters and cousins, and all from my ex's side. I don't blame her. It's, they got babies, and, they're having, it's huge. She's got a lot of people. So I'm all good with that. But do I love her? I said, let's just have a lazy, let's have a lazy hangout, because she works her ass off. My daughter works her ass off between her horse and school. She's pretty dedicated. And I go, let's just have a lazy day. I'll make you whatever you want. We'll sit around, watch movies, or we'll go to the movies or something. But, yeah, we'll make bologna sandwiches. You're pretty funny tonight, aren't you there? You know what? Bologna's great if you like it. But I'll make her whatever she wants, because that's what I do. Dad. Proud of it. My daughter's going to be 14 next month. It's crazy. It's hard to believe. I miss that baby so bad. But now she's grown, and it's another, adventure, but it's just different. The thrill of Christmas and all that was just amazing. She had some great, believe me, she had some good Christmases. And I just fed off of the thrill of her. I get it. Totally get it. In the meantime, 818-259-7983. I don't know. I know. Okay. There's a huge problem that's going on with, again, still, if anybody reads the feeds on Facebook and all that, my main official Peter G. Show page, the main Facebook official Peter G. Show page, of all pages, for the past 2 months, has not been going live. Like right now, we are not live on the main page, where it has a ton of people on it. It sucks, because my third-party software people that it enables you to feed, to send the show to all these different pages, Facebook has been going through huge changes of Privacy Act. I got to talk about this right now, because I'm telling you right now, this is affecting this show tremendously. And it's then because nobody's calling. And a lot of the people that watch the official Peter G. Show page were a lot of the callers. A lot of you guys that are on my other pages, I don't know what your problem is. Or if you have a problem, or if you're just shy. But, it just amazes me. So, the thing was, I have not been able to broadcast right now every Sunday night live to the official Peter G. Show page. That's the official Peter G. Anything, that's like your storefront. And it sucks. And just last week, they wrote me and says the CEO of this third-party company that enables this to this magic to happen, because it's hard to do on Facebook's platform, but they have an agreement with Facebook that allows them to finagle the software to let me broadcast to these different pages within Facebook, except for these past 2 months. She said, it's down because Facebook has been screwing all the Privacy Act stuff because of all the bullshit that's going on. You've seen it on the news with Facebook and privacy and the elections and all this crap. Well, they can't get it right because every time she says that they're fixing it, Facebook keeps on tweaking it, and that my third-party software company that enables me to broadcast straight to the live page is going to meet with the CEO, is going to meet with Facebook, because this is really getting to be a problem. This is like they're going to go out of business because people can't get my provider is not providing. It's like, what am I going to do? So this has hurt not only the attendance of the show, but it's hurting that when you call in. I mean, because there's a lot of people that utilize I would. I mean, nobody knows to go to Peter Gisellis. What a name. Everybody knows Peter G. I use my full name because it is my full name, but the Peter G Show page is the Peter G Show page, and it's crazy. But I'm having problems, and this is hurting things a lot too. But again, doesn't stop me from continuing. I try to post, statements on the official page, inviting people over to the public Peter Gisellis page. But again, a lot of people, that's like too much trouble, and yeah, it is messed up. It's very messed up. It's killing me because I know that there's a lot of people there that want to be on, but some people are like technically challenged, like to go to my public, full name page. They don't get it. They just want to be able to hit a button and go on. And believe me, I understand that. It's all about convenience. So I'm losing a lot of these people. But just like you guys who are typing in and chiming in, I appreciate you. But there's a phone number up there, 818-259-7983, that is asking you to call in and just tell me about what your holiday is going to be, what it's going to be comprised of. Is your holiday going to be a bitch? Do you not want to spend the holidays alone? I might be spending the holidays alone. If I don't have my daughter, I don't really have any plans. I've been kind of leaving myself open, and there's a pretty good chance that she's going to do some stuff with her mother because she's still undecisive. I'll find out tomorrow. But if I do spend the holidays alone, it won't be the first one. And it's okay. And I can go places. People invite me to places and things like that, but sometimes I actually don't mind a day to kick back and do nothing. Although lately, there's not been nothing in my agenda. I don't know why, but there's a lot of shit going on. Doesn't stop. Not enough hours in the day. Hey. Anything going on in your life? 818-259-7983. The good or the bad. People want to hear it. They want to know why you're having a problem with the holidays. I want to know why you're having a problem with the holidays. Believe me, I know there's a lot of people having problems with the holidays. I'll just sit here and wait. I got 18 minutes. I know. Here's what normally happens. I get 6 minutes down to the end of the show, and then the phone rings, and then you're going to keep me on. You want to keep me on the phone for another 30 minutes to make it an hour and a half show, and I'm not doing that tonight. You can call me now, you can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay. Just call me. It's really weird. And I've noticed that the phone calls have slowed down tremendously ever since I've lost the sharing aspect with the official Peter G Show page. Because we used to get a call here and there. And that's okay if I don't. But I didn't book a guest for the show tonight because friggin' Pepsi kept me so damn preoccupied. And I thought for sure, I said, it's no big deal. I said, because you know why? The holidays are so messed up for some people, somebody's bound to call in and tell me why they dread the holidays or what's going on with their holidays or what the holidays used to be and now they've kind of treaded water and managed to get themselves out of it. I know there's people out there. Everybody's gone through shit. That's a fact. I just take a sip of Bolt Energy and plow on through it. I like it. Lots of good stuff getting ready for next year with Bolt Energy. God, I can't believe it. We talked for like 2 hours yesterday afternoon, and it was just like one thing after another. If he wasn't talking, I was like, well, this is what's going on. He's going, well, this is what's going on. Well, this is what's going on. I'm looking forward to next year with Bolt Energy. They're working hard. They work hard. And that's the only way you get something done. Because life's a bitch. If you don't, and you're sitting there going, well, you know, I believe in what I'm doing and people will just dig it. No. I flat out tell you, I need a marketing strategist. I do. I need somebody, because I'm not even scratching the surface. Although we're doing good, there's a big old world out there. Just the United States alone. And I know that I need somebody, because I'm spreading myself too thin. No matter how much help I have right now, I need a little more help. Because there's people out there that are willing to listen. They just don't even know we're here. Regardless of how good things are going, there's a lot more out there. But that's okay. We're getting it. One person at a time. You know, it's funny because somebody I know shared a show. I don't know whether they shared it today or I happen to be skimming through things. I spend a lot of time trying to pay attention to what you guys are doing. And he shared, and he thought the show was live, but he shared it. It doesn't matter whether it's live or not, as long as you're sharing it. And then somebody who's on his friends list, some old guy, just said like, doesn't interest me. and he, so I saw the comment, doesn't interest me. It's like, totally cool. I can't please everybody. Believe it, I totally get it. I don't know what you're into, but it's the same thing like, the church and the Bible. They've been trying for over 2,000 years, and they still don't have everybody. You know what I mean? So, never mind little old me. Totally get it, though. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. But I'm a lot of people's cup of tea. And let me tell you, the better we get, the better the show's going to get. Because I'm all about the entertainment, but I want some factual stuff. But if you got a screwed up holiday coming up and you're dreading Thanksgiving, 818-259-7983, I'm listening. All you got to do is tell me a story about why. Not even a story. Just tell me why. Tell me why you're dreading Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's supposed to be a thing of family. A lot of people don't have that. I totally get it. You can't, sometimes you can't force it. I mean, you're having a bummer year and people pass away in your life, or you moved away and you're alone, or you're having separation from your family because of, relationship issues, all that shit. Believe me, it's a plethora. That's why I do this show. It's a friggin' cesspool of stuff. It doesn't end, Frankie. Appreciate you logging on. I appreciate everybody. Believe me, there's a lot more of you guys out there than you know. You're just seeing one little aspect of it. And I swear, whoever's on, just take that times a few thousand of just the page you're on, and it multiplies. It's all over the place because there's multiple pages, and we cannot keep count. There's not a numbers game here. It's all about the people. Keep bumping this. I want a different one for the first of the year. Hook me up. This thing keeps getting in my way. Anyway, all right, so nobody's going to call because they're too shy, because everybody's sitting there going, well, I know somebody's going to call, so I'm not going to call. You're wrong. Put your big person panties on and dial 818-259-7983. Otherwise, I'm getting out of here. And I'll go spend the holidays, whether I'm by myself or with somebody or with some people or whatever. But the one thing I'll tell you for sure is I'll be here next week. And I'll put a guest on. But this week I said no guest. No guest. We're going to talk about what's going, Thanksgiving coming up. And so far it's not we're going to talk. It's Peter's talking. You're listening. And I appreciate it. And I do appreciate that too. But it would have been good if somebody just gave me an example about what's going on in the real world of them. What else do I got going on here? Oh, going to get off subject for a minute because I mentioned this last week. I'm going to mention it again because nobody ever answered me. This friggin' cat meme on Facebook, there's a white cat head, and like there's these girls yelling, and then the cat gives some smart-ass remark. What the hell is that all about, and how did it start? Because I don't get it. I really don't. And everybody's doing it. This boy ain't doing it. But, you can't help but cross. Everybody's like photoshopping the cat into all their pictures and all that. It's like, what the hell is up with that? And what am I missing? I don't get it. Why the cat? Where did that come from? Is it from a movie? Again, enlighten me. I am not the knower of all. I sit here and I talk to people, but I'll flat out tell you, I don't know everything, not even close. I just kind of talk about stuff. Hoping somebody else would enlighten me about things. That's why I want you to share with that phone number that you won't use. Again, I truly believe once we get the official page back up live, it'll make a huge difference. But right now I'm having to rough it. And let me tell you, most people would have packed it in, folded up, and gone home. But no, not this guy. Not me. I've worked way too damn hard, and I know we're doing really good. It's just, until I have a studio audience in front of me, it's just one of those deals. But I want to know what your Thanksgiving is going to be like. And the cat meme. I want to know what the deal is. You can write to me later if you're not going to call me and tell me, but I would appreciate it if somebody picked up the phone and told me, what is the deal with that friggin' white cat that looks like he's pissed off talking to you about the blonde girl and some other girl, and they're screaming back and forth to screaming at the cat, and the cat just like gives some snide remark. I don't get it. I don't understand. Again, maybe I need to ask my daughter. Doesn't make sense to me. I'm not into memes that much anyway. I don't understand that. My daughter thinks memes are the shit. She's got her phone is bogged down with 20 million of these little things that you're supposed to understand. I'm kind of into real life. I think that's challenging enough. And funny. If you would have seen Pepsi hanging out all week with me, believe me. That's the problem. We need a crew, and I wish, and even this morning when he was trying to get out of town, packing his stuff, it's 4:30 in the morning, he cracked open a beer. It's like, oh my God. I mean, I'm pretty tough, but he just, oh boy. Hang on one second, folks. Hey, you're on with Life of Peter G. Who's this?
Hey, it's a Paul from Florida.
Hey, Paul from Florida. 2 inches.
Just wanted to call and wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
You feel sorry for me?
I got no, not really.
Nobody's calling.
But I think that's because of the page not being.
That's a big deal, but still, there's 3-4 other pages. You know what I mean? And that's just plenty of people out there. Really is.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy. I don't know. I don't know. You've been listening for quite a long time. It was more active before this shit started. I don't know what it is or what's to blame. Maybe I'm just not that interesting. I don't know. Which I can live with that.
No, it's not that. You're missing a whole section of people there. It makes a big difference.
No, thank you. I'll tell my creditors that.
Anyway, let everybody know at Bolt Energy that we said happy Thanksgiving, and Pepsi and Anna. And
did you get to see Pepsi this week?
I did.
Hey, turn your radio down, or your whatever you're watching the show on. It's feeding coming through.
I'm outside.
Oh, are you really? Something's feeding back. I can hear the show.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I just wanted.
Yeah. Did you hear Pepsi? Did you get to see him?
I did. Yeah, I did. It was a great show.
Yeah, that boy hasn't aged a bit.
y'all get along together pretty good.
Oh, let me tell you something. I think the big money is in the off the scenes. I'm telling you, the big money is filming us before we come on camera. It's like Dumb and Dumber. It's just big time, big time.
Yeah,
we were.
I can vision all that.
We were in tears.
Hey, I I'm not doing much for Thanksgiving. I have to work, but it's kind of sad thing for me, and I know you can relate because, yeah, Thanksgiving was a special day for my mother and I. I'd come over and we'd get up early in the morning and start cooking, and it'd just be me and her in the kitchen, you know, and it was real special. And I'm kind of sad about it every year. I miss her a lot, and I know there's a lot of people that have people they miss, and that's the thing about holidays. It really hits home sometimes, and I hope everybody just hangs in there and makes the best of it.
Yeah, you never get over it. You just learn how to live with it. I mean, you can't take that back, and, you know, that's the cycle of life, unfortunately. But believe me, it sucks. You know, our parents and, you know, most people, I hope, if you loved your parents and things like that. Now, not everybody's like that. And some people, again, had problems and relationships and this and that. But for the majority, yeah, it hurts. It changes everything, but you got to keep moving forward. You know, you can't dwell on it. Now you can think about it, but you can't let it lead your life into a downward spiral. But it is sad, you know. It is what it is. But you get through it, and life goes on. Thanksgiving is a small portion of your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I think about my parents every day, but.
I do too.
What are you going to do? You know, you take those memories and you keep them, and that's what should help keep you alive.
It does. It really does. I'm grateful for everything I've had in my life, and they were a big part of it.
Yeah, of course.
But anyhow, I want somebody else to call in and
don't get your hopes up.
Give you their feelings.
Don't get your hopes up. They're not going to call, and we're going to be out of here in 3 more minutes. I'm not going to sit here and beg. I mean, I already did, but you know, it is what it is. I got my point across. You know, the hour goes by really quick, and for the, you know, believe me, people get a lot more out of this show, even when I'm just having to babble all by myself. I'm bringing those valid points up, and I hope they take it in and take it to heart, and don't let it, you know, and help them get through these things. Even though I wanted to share some stories of people and the why, I pretty much talk about it anyway, so we're all there. It's all good. One way, shape, or form.
All right, man.
It's all good. Well, thank you, Paul, for calling in. I appreciate it, and you have yourself...
Have a great holiday.
Okay, I'll try. We'll be fine any way you look at it. Every week we'll be here, so you tune in.
Okay, take care.
Brother. Take care. You too.
Bye.
Bye. Well, that's one. But that's what we're going to get, because the evening is winding down. But I made my point. And this show will live on, continuing to make its point. And don't forget about the rebroadcast during the week, through the week, different times. When it's there, you can watch it anytime you want. Anyway, you can watch anytime you want. Just go to the main page, because believe me, once this show is over, they get to push. They can manually push the show over to the main official Peter G. Show page. It just won't share live to the official Peter G. Show page. Totally screwed up. All I want for Christmas is for the Facebook thing to straighten out, so we can be back to sharing live on our multi-pages like we've been doing. But I'll take it for now, because I find that during the rebroadcast, people do watch. Mondays during the afternoon, 5, 6, 7 o'clock hour. Wednesdays, same thing. Saturday mornings, Friday afternoon. They put the show and they plan it in different times. You can take it, and when you do get to watch the Peter G. Show, just hit the share button and start a watch party. Because I'm telling you, you have no idea, especially when we talk about this stuff like that, people need help around the holidays. Sharing me running my mouth about things that are very important can be helping somebody that you don't even know. So you're like doing a good deed, and you don't even know you're doing it, because you don't know who's really needing to like relate to going, wow, you know, maybe he's right. Maybe. I've lived it, man. I've lived it. I share it. I wear my heart on my sleeve sometimes, but you know, I'm open book, and I'm true. There's no way I could be doing this and lying to you or talking a bunch of shit like, look at me. There's not a bunch of look at me. It's like, look at me. It's more like that. You know what I mean? Down to earth, pretty level. And I just hope you take what I say and take it to heart and use it for what it's worth. That's all. It's just my gift. That's all I've got. but I think it's got some worth there. I never said I was anybody special. I'm just a guy who had the guts enough to come out and talk about these things. So I do hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving, one way or form, one way, shape, or form. I can't make your life. You have to make your life. All I can do is tell you that you're not alone, and that here at the show, we love everybody very much. If you're kind enough to listen to me, do my thing, then I appreciate it very much, and I don't take it for granted. Every day I wake up, I don't take it for granted. As we're getting older and losing people in our lives that are our age, younger, and it's not a lot of fun sometimes. But I appreciate you very much. I'll be here every Sunday now, especially we're going to be getting closer to the end of the year. This will be 1 year of pushing onto this Facebook Live thing, and who knew? I just said I'm going to do it, and even though people told me I was crazy, I already knew that, kind of. But I said I'm going to do it. So let's do it. Again, I want to thank Bolt Energy for enabling me to be here. Bolt Energy, electrify your senses. Ask for it in stores. If you don't see it in stores, go to www.drinkboltenergy, and they will talk to you. Ask them where you can find it, and they'll figure something out. They're growing. They're coming and spreading like wildfire. I don't want to say wildfire. It's not a good word in Southern California, but they're spreading. It's not easy, but it's good stuff. No preservatives. Go find somebody else that can say that. And let me take my final. And it tastes good. Easy to drink. Bolt Energy, folks. Couldn't do it without them. Every time we get together, I remember why I do what I do and why they do what they do. So try to hang in there during the holidays. Talk to me during the week. You can always email me, write me, the Facebook Messenger. Believe me, I get a ton of them. I will answer you. Sometimes I get a little sidetracked. There's not enough of me to go around, but seems like everybody starts side-writing me after the show. But that's okay. I appreciate it. At least I know you're there. Let me know you're there. We'll see you next Sunday. And just be kind to one another. That's all I can tell you. Thanksgiving, the holidays. It doesn't have to be the holidays to have that love in your heart. All right? All right. So, peace out. I love you.
Peter G Show. Peter G Show. Peter G Show. Peter G Show. Divorced dad. Single dad.